Begin in Germany, which has just reported a 2.2% drop in GDP during the course of the first 3 months of the year. Let's get more now from Cole Strangler from the France 24 business desk. Cole, a steep drop in Germany. However, the worst could be yet to come.
That's right. It's the worst quarterly drop since the financial crisis, and actually really just capturing a portion of the hit as a result of the coronavirus crisis. Those figures capturing January, February, March. So really just the last couple of weeks of March when the lockdown measures began. The second quarter figure is actually expected to be worse. And of course, Germany, a very export-focused economy, the auto sector, very important, and the auto sector obviously suffering a lot with the current crisis. And the other point, though, is that the recovery in Germany, the largest economy in the European Union, actually expected to be better than in some of the European neighbors. In part because the pandemic actually hasn't hit Germany as hard, just in an absolute sense, if you look at the death total in Germany, but also because the German government has taken a more aggressive response. If you look at the amount of money that's been spent to prop up the German economy, Berlin ditching its famous commitment to balance budget, spending over €1 trillion to prop up the economy, and Germany actually predicting growth to rebound next year around 5%, but of course, still a long way to go before we get to that point.
Okay, and Cole, according to figures released just a short while ago, Eurozone growth has taken a pretty steep dive.
That's great. Those Eurozone GDP figures just coming in a 3.8% drop over the first quarter when compared to the same period last year. Again, just like those German figures, capturing just a portion of the story. The second quarter, the next 3 months expected to be even worse. Some figures, some projections we're seeing of around 11%, really showing the scope of this downturn. Those numbers also coming as Eurozone finance ministers are slated to meet today by video conference, where they're expected to put the finishing touches on one of the pillars of the European recovery plan, which is essentially extending credit lines to states in need of support. If every Eurozone government wanted to take advantage of those lines, it would be around 240 billion euros worth of support. Again, debates still raging about whether that's sufficient or not. We've seen a number of different measures announced to support the economy. The final piece of it, or the next big piece of it, could be coming next week when the European Commission unveils its support plan. And still a lot of debate about whether or not that aid should come in the form of loans, which is what the Northern European economies want, or it should come in the form of grants, which is something we're seeing Southern economies talk about more. A lot of tension still unresolved really across the Eurozone.
Okay, Cole Strangler from the France 24 business desk. Thank you very much indeed. France's music.